Ho, ho, ho! Happy holidays and Merry Christmas from American Alex Cardinale.
Welcome to Aquatic Wetline with Aqua Alex Cardinale, brought to you by Oasis Aquatics. On Aquatic Wetline, you will learn about freshwater and saltwater tropical fish. This is the Aquarium Hobbyist live stream, hosted by an aquarium hobbyist for aquarium hobbyists. Learn everything you need to know about the aquarium hobby on today's episode of Aquatic Wetline. Feel free to post any fish-keeping questions in the chat or comments. Aqua Alex will answer them. The show starts in
Hello, tropical fish keepers! Welcome to Aquatic Wetline. I'm your host, Aqua Alex Cardinale. Tonight on Aquatic Wetline, I am going to talk about dither fish, and more specifically, what dither fish are, the purpose of dither fish, and the different species of dither fish that you could use for monster predatory aquariums or cichlid aquariums. Are you a fish keeper like me who likes the big aggressive fish like Arowanas, Oscars, red-tailed cats, and other large growing fish? Well, this show is going to be a benefit to you because I'm going to tell you how you can draw out your fish that are always hiding, like datnoids and cichlids. That's the purpose of dither fish. It's to draw out the shy, reclusive species, and also to make the other fish in the aquarium more active as well. So, I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and I thank you so much for tuning in. Now, I have a question for all of you. What are your favorite dither fish? Let me know in the comments or in the chat your favorite dither fish species. My favorite dither fish species are silverdollars. I like the metynnis silverdollars, but I also like the myleus silverdollars as well. And I also like bala sharks and tinfoil barbs. All right, let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to answer the question, what exactly are dither fish? Well, dither fish are fish commonly used by aquarists to help reduce inactivity and aggression, as well as to promote normal social behavior in the other fish housed within the same aquarium. Dither fish help reduce anxiety of some nervous species of fish by allowing the fearful species to see that it's safe to leave cover and eat the food that has been given to them. Commonly used dither fish are typical schooling species, such as some danios, barb, and tetra species, and most are often used in cichlid aquariums. Dither fish are typically fish that swim around the top of a tank, a behavior that reassures more timid fish that no predators are nearby and are found naturally in the same habitat as the other fish in the aquarium, thereby encouraging them to relax and engage in normal behavior. This technique relies on the ability of cichlids in an aquarium to gauge environmental security by observing the behavior of other fish species. So that is what dither fish are. Now, what is the purpose of dither fish? That is a really good question. Well, to me, the purpose of dither fish is to bring hiding fish out into the open. Many aggressive Central American and South American cichlids like to hide, like jaguar cichlids, dove eyes, red devils. Predatory fish like datnoids like to hide as well. So dither fish draw out these shy, reclusive fish because they have constant activity in the aquarium and they feel secure seeing schooling fish swim by. Now, smart fish like cichlids use the presence of smaller fish around them to judge the degree of danger around them. The idea is surely if hundreds of those little tetras are swimming around above me, there must not be any imminent danger. In aquariums, many schooling fish are active and constantly swim from one end of the aquarium to the other, whether there is danger or not. Schooling fish find security in numbers, and so do not dive for cover when danger approaches, so they will keep swimming when you approach the aquarium. That is the purpose of dither fish. So, when shall we use dither fish? When to use dither fish? That is a great question. Here is when to use dither fish. To bring shy fish out and make them feel comfortable. In an aquarium where I had datnoids, when I added a school of silverdollars and a school of tinfoil barbs, my datnoids became more active. So dither fish are great for bringing out shy and reclusive fish and making them feel more comfortable in their aquarium. Now, dither fish are also great for spreading out aggression. Let's say you're keeping all these aggressive cichlids together. Let's say you've got Jack Dempsey, you've got Dova, you've got a jaguar cichlid, you've got a red devil, and they're constantly fighting. Well, to spread out that aggression, you can add in some silver dollars, you can add in some tinfoil barbs, bala sharks, and what that's going to do, that schooling fish is going to create a distraction to the aggression, and the cichlids will probably go after the schooling fish for a while. I found that dither fish actually works well when I have aggression going on. Right now in my 75-gallon aquarium, I have 2 rock-keel severums and a Heroes lipophile severum, and the rock-keel severums are beating up my lipophile severum. So how am I going to combat that? Well, tomorrow I'm going to go pick up some schooling fish, maybe some silver dollars or tinfoil barbs, and that'll hopefully draw the rock-keel severums away from my Hero lipophile. But yes, dither fish can also work for aggression. And an added benefit for dither fish is that dither fish add color and activity to your home aquarium. Some species of dither fish are very beautiful, like the red hook silver dollar with their silver, gold, and red coloration. They get beautiful red spots. The wide bar silver dollar is very beautiful as well. All right. Now let's talk about things to know about dither fish. Here are some very important things to know about dither fish. With large predatory fish, like large arowanas, red-tailed cats, and other monster cats, stingrays, and other monster fish, some dither fish may get picked off and eaten, especially if they're a smaller species. If they're smaller silverdollars or smaller barbs, they will be picked off and eaten. So don't get too attached to dither fish. To have success with dither fish, choose larger growing dithers. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. There is only one species of dither fish that we're going to talk about that stays on the smaller side. And that species is perfect for Jack Dempsey tanks, convict tanks, and other aggressive cichlid tanks. The next thing to know, I just mentioned it, is to choose larger growing dithers to work with larger predators. Things like myleus, silverdollars, leporinus, bala sharks, and tinfoil barbs. Now, the next thing to know about dither fish is that 9 times out of 10, dither fish are usually schooling. So you need to keep at least 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or more of them in your home aquarium for them to feel comfortable. And it's also nice to see schooling fish in with large, aggressive fish. So that is something you should know about dither fish. All right, now we're going to talk about the different species of dither fish. There are a plethora of different dither fish out there. So, some species of dither fish include tetras, black skirt tetras, silver dollars, leporinus, etc. Barbs, tiger barbs, tinfoil barbs, bala sharks, etc. There's actually a species of cichlid that can serve as a dither fish, and that is the convict cichlid. The convict cichlid is a pretty cool cichlid. They breed a lot, they reproduce a lot, and convict cichlids are generally used in piranha aquariums as dither fish. Then you've got live bearers. Live bearers can serve as dithers, but they can also serve as food. Live bearers will 9 times out of 10 get eaten by some of the larger predatory fish. And finally, we have danios. Danios are a great dither fish as well. So we have tetras, barbs, convict cichlids, live bearers, and danios as the different species of dither fish. All right, let's get to our main attraction for today's show. And now we're going to talk about perfect dither fish for monster aquariums. Fish that can live with Oscars, Arowanas, and the like. And we're going to start with one of my favorite schooling fish for dithers, and that's silverdollars. And we're going to start with the classic metynnis silverdollar. Metynnis silverdollars are very nice. Now, there are a couple of species of metynnis that can be used as dither fish. You have your traditional silverdollar, which is the Metynnis argentis. And this silverdollar can reach about 8 inches in length. So the Metynnis argentis is perfect for 75 gallons and larger. Then you have your spotted metynnis. Now the spotted metynnis stays kind of on a smaller side. The spotted metynnis grows to be about 5 to 6 inches at most. So the spotted metynnis would be great for Oscar aquariums, 75 gallons and above. Then you have your tiger metynnis. The tiger stripe metynnis is very cool. They can also reach about 8 inches. Now metynnis are omnivorous, but of all silverdollar species, metynnis are herbivorous too. They need a lot of veggies in their diet, so I recommend feeding the metynnis silverdollars veggie flakes, seaweed, and other veggies in order for them to have their best health. Now, metynnis silverdollars are very easy to keep. You should not have a problem keeping metynnis with your larger fish. And now we're going to talk about my favorite group of silver dollars, and that is the myleus silver dollars. Now, the most common myleus you're going to come across in the aquarium hobby is on the screen. It is a red hook myleus. That is the most common one that you'll run across. Now, red hooks are very beautiful. I absolutely adore red hooks. Red hooks can grow to a size of about 10 to 11 inches, so they are a rather large dither fish. So they're great for tanks above 6 feet or even tanks up to 6 feet. They're great for larger aquariums. Red hooks are very beautiful, and they're more omnivorous. They like meat. They like meat more than their counterpart metynnis. Another great myleus species is the black bar variant, and there are a couple of black bar variants. You've got my personal favorite, which is the wide bar, and the wide bar variant can develop some great coloration, orange bellies like Manueli piranhas, and I find that very attractive. Then you've got the thin bar variant, which is a black bar silver dollar with a red hook, and then you've got the man-made variant, which is a blackberry silver dollar, which is very cool as well. Now, there are some rare silver dollars out there that occasionally come into the aquarium hobby, like the Mylosoma hardbelly silver dollars. Now, the Mylosoma hardbelly silver dollars, they can put on some serious size. They, too, can get about 10 inches, but they're somewhat rare in the aquarium hobby. All right, let's move along to our next cherison. And our next cherison is perfect for monster aquariums. It looks like a monster itself. It looks like a bumblebee. It looks like a bumblebee of the aquarium hobby. And, of course, is the leporinus, one of my favorite South American cherisons. Now, the good thing about leporinus is that there's a plethora of different leporinus species out there. You've got your banded leporinus, you've got your spotted leporinus, you've got your clown leporinus, and you've got your strawberry leporinus. Most leporinus will grow to be about 8 inches and larger. The banded leporinus can get 1.5 feet. So that's a very big cherison. And they like to school, so it's best to keep these in a school. Now, the thing about leporinus is they can be a bit fin nippy. They're one of the tetras that like to nip on fish's fins, so keep that in mind when considering them. But they are very beautiful. As they mature, the banded leporinus develops the orange chin that makes it look very attractive, in my opinion, and I really, really enjoy the leporinus. Now, leporinus will eat pretty much anything you feed them. They're omnivorous, so they'll eat pellets, shrimp, tilapia, and even earthworms. I actually want to get a leporinus again. I'd love to get a group of them, maybe 3 or 4, and they'll go in my 125. That would be pretty cool to have a group of leporinus. All right, so our next dither fish is going to be a controversial fish. A lot of people are going to say, Aqua Alex, what are you talking about? Because 9 times out of 10, you'll see this fish by itself. You'll see this South American cherison by itself. But I have successfully kept this species in a shoal. I have successfully kept this species as a group. And it is the flagtail procholotus. Flagtail procholotus do amazing in large aquariums. Look how beautiful the flagtail procholotus is. That is a gorgeous fish. Now, flagtail procholotus can get over 1 foot, so they need a really large aquarium. So do keep that in mind when considering getting a flagtail procholotus. They get really large. But they are a cool fish nonetheless. They are herbivorous, and they need vegetables in their diet. Flagtail procholotus are the greatest freshwater algae eater you can have in your aquarium. And that is not only my opinion, that's what I count on when I have algae. I count on flagtail procholotus to help me out, and they usually do. They are the best algae eater in freshwater, in my humble opinion. Now, flagtails, they can be somewhat tricky. Sometimes they can fight. But my biggest trick to keeping flagtails together, buying them all together at the same time, or buying them at the same size. If you can't afford to buy 4, 5, 6 flagtails at the same time, then just buy 1 or 2 at a time and then add some more, and you should be A-okay. Flagtails are an amazing South American cheracin, and they look great with silver Arowanas or black Arowanas. They look great with stingrays and other South American fish. So definitely consider flagtail Procholotes. All right. Right now, we're going to go ahead and take a quick intermission here on Aquatic Wetline. This intermission is brought to us by our supporters, Oasis Aquatics and Little Egypt Aquarium Club. Remember, you can save 10% at Little Egypt Aquarium Club by using discount code ALEX. You're also going to get a couple of reminders of some upcoming shows that are coming up here on Aqua Alex Cardinale YouTube channel. Don't go anywhere, because coming up next, we're going to talk about bala sharks, tinfoil barbs, and more. Aquatic Wetlines episode on dither fish continues right after this intermission. Aqua Alex will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Hey everyone, Aqua Alex Cardinale here. I'm very honored and happy to tell you the news that I have a new sponsor and supporter. Oasis Aquatics is being very gracious enough to sponsor Aqua Alex and Aquatic Wetline. Here to tell you more about Oasis Aquatics are the owners themselves. Here is the Oasis Aquatics official commercial.
So my name is Tom. I started fish keeping when my grandfather dug a fish tank out of the attic when I was about 5 years old.
So my name's Matt. I'm part of Oasis Aquatics. Been doing this for a long time. Started when I was about 7 years old. 22 years of doing this business.
I'm 29 years old now. I never stopped. There wasn't a day in between where I did not think about fish keeping.
I was doing a vet tech job for many years. Eventually I stopped that because this is my passion in my life.
Matt and I have known each other far too long, as many friendships should be.
And you're like, you know what? We need a fish store. There's no fish stores around here. So we had to make it easy access for everyone, to have many varieties, from the little small stuff for everyone to the monster fish keeper people.
No matter what it is that you're looking to do, we can provide it for you.
Little Egypt Aquarium Club is a proud supporter of Aqua Alex Cardinale and Aquatic Wetline. Little Egypt Aquarium Club is an aquarium club in Red Bud, Illinois, but it's also an online tropical fish supplies website. On the Little Egypt Aquarium Club website, you'll find tropical fish food such as repashy and flakes. You'll also find medications and breeding supplies and even live angel fish. Everything and anything you may need for your freshwater aquarium can be found at Little Egypt Aquarium Club. Orders over $200 get free shipping. Little Egypt Aquarium Club is giving a 10% discount by using the code ALEX. Remember, save 10% by using coupon code ALEX. Little Egypt Aquarium Club, my Shopify. Come.
Do you have a young child that wants to enter the aquarium hobby? Great. Then I've got the perfect book for you. It was written by 14-year-old tropical fish keeper Brian Conway. The name of the book? Fish Keeping for Kids. This is a great book for young children and really people of all ages. I wish I had this book when I was younger. Do you have children that want to enter the aquarium hobby? I think they would benefit from reading this book. There are sections in the book for various topics that are very beneficial. There's a section for setting up and cycling an aquarium. There's a section on different types of fish this amazing book. A lot of great information in here. I think you're going to enjoy this book. Fishkeepingforkids.com. Aqua Alex and Aquatic Wetline proud to support this here on our fish keeping show.
Enjoying the show? Consider donating to American Alex Cardinale, so I can continue putting out excellent shows and videos for you, the viewer. All donations will be greatly appreciated and will go towards new content, episode celebrations, and more. Donate via Cash App. My Cash App tag is $AlexCard 1993. That's Cash App $AlexCard 1993. Any donation is perfect.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Santa Claus Alex Cardinale here, inviting you to the 2023 Christmas Eve live stream. The 2023 Christmas Eve live stream will air live on Sunday, December 24th, 2023 at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, right here on YouTube channel American Alex Cardinale. On the Christmas Eve live stream, I, Santa Claus Alex Cardinale, will have Christmas gifts for all my amazing viewers. I'm going to play Christmas songs for all my amazing viewers. We're going to talk about NFL football on Christmas Day, and there will be a message from me, Santa Claus, to Alex and his viewers, and there will be appearances by Chef Alex and Aqua Alex Cardinale. So don't miss the 2023 Christmas Eve live stream. Live Sunday, December 24th, 2023, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, on YouTube channel American Alex Cardinale. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! And I'll see you on the Christmas Eve live stream.
On the next Saturday Live, it's a historical episode. It will be the 75th episode of Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale. Live this Saturday, December 9th, 2023, at a special start time of 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Come join the party and celebrate 75 amazing episodes. After all, you the viewers make Saturday Live possible. What new fish will Aqua Alex Cardinale get to celebrate the occasion? Oasis Aquatics' featured fish is the NTT, North Thailand tiger datnoid. Aqua Alex's featured fish is the gold-striped maroon clownfish. A special guest joins the party. Catherine Jones, author of Moments the Weekend, stops by to discuss her book. Chef Alex whips out the KitchenAid and heads into the kitchen to bake up some delicious Christmas cookies. See Chef Alex make red velvet white chocolate cookies and his copycat version of Crumble's mother animal sugar cookie. The best of 2023 nominees will be revealed. Sergeant Slaughter will have Christmas facts and facts on Cheesecake Factory. Plus, Crumble Cookie Spotlight, Christmas music, funny videos throughout the show, Karens of the Week, and more. Don't miss the party. Live this Saturday, December 9th, 2023 at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on YouTube channel American Alex Cardinale.
Welcome back to Aquatic Wetline, and tonight we are discussing dither fish and dither fish for monster aquariums. So earlier on, we discussed what dither fish are and the purpose of dither fish, and we talked about a couple of different dither fish species that are perfect for monster aquariums. Now, I've got 4 more species to talk about, so let's get right back to it. And now we're going to talk about one of my favorite dither fish from Asia, and that is the bala shark, also known as the tricolor shark. Now, the bala shark is not a true shark, so don't be fooled by the name shark. The bala shark is in the barb family. Now, bala sharks can get up to a foot long, and they are definitely a schooling fish. You want to keep at least 3 or 4 of them. Any less, and they will be frightened, and they will constantly be skittish. To be successful in keeping bala sharks, I have found that having at least 4 or 5 helps them to feel comfortable. When I had 4 or 5 bala sharks, they were never skittish. They never jumped. They were very comfortable. So always make sure to keep at least 4 or 5 bala sharks in your home aquarium, and you will be A-OK. Now, they're very simple to keep. They can get over a foot, so they definitely require a 125, 150, 180, 220. But they're great to have with Oscars, stingrays, and other large fish. And they'll eat pretty much anything you feed the other fish. You will not have any problems keeping bala sharks in the home aquarium. They are the perfect dither fish. All right, up next is another dither fish from Asia, and it is known as the tinfoil barb. It is one of my favorite of the large barbs. Now, tinfoil barbs, much like bala sharks, need to be kept in groups of at least 4 or 5. Any less, and they can be extremely skittish. And I found when I had at least 3 or 4 or 5 tinfoil barbs, they have a really cool schooling. They school really well together. And it's really cool to see them in the home aquarium. Now, there are a couple of different varieties of tinfoil barbs. You've got the red-tailed tinfoil barb, which grows to be about 9 inches. You've got the regular tinfoil barb, which gets about a foot. You've got the albino tinfoil barb. You've got the platinum tinfoil barb, and even panda tinfoil barbs now. So there are a couple of species of tinfoil barbs you can choose from. They're very simple to keep, and the care is really, really simple. They'll eat anything your other fish eat. They're very active. They're very fast, but they can jump out if they get spooked. So make sure you have a lid on your home aquarium. That is very important to know. We always must have a lid on our aquarium. All right. So this next fish is going to be my final, or actually my smallest fish that I'm going to talk about here on the Dither Fish Show. This fish will go great with Jack Dempsey's, convicts, red devils, and cichlids. I wouldn't put this fish in with large predatory fish because it'll get eaten. But tiger barbs are great dithers for Jack Dempsey's, convicts, and cichlids like that. They're great for cichlid aquariums. They're very active, and they're kind of cool looking. They look like a clown to me. Very, very cool fish. Just be aware that some tiger barbs can be a bit nippy, but they're fast enough to get out of the way of aggressive cichlids. They're fast enough to swim away from the aggression, and their constant activity is going to draw out shy and reclusive fish. And that's why I'm including the tiger barb on this list. All right, one final dither fish I'm going to discuss. And this is a barb that is relatively new to me. I remember my dad keeping this barb a number of years ago. And this barb is known as the Humpala barb. The Humpala barb is a very pretty barb. Now, they get pretty large. They can get over a foot, I believe. But they're unique to the aquarium hobby. They have orange tail. They have a black bar, which I really like. Very, very cool, unorthodox barb. They are very rare, though. I haven't been able to find them since my dad had them. I like them very much. They're a very cool barb, and I would love to get one for my home aquarium. Now, you can keep these guys in groups of 3 or 4 or 5, and they're very cool. I remember my dad used to feed his worms, and they love to eat worms. So Humpala barbs are great dither fish as well. All right, that is everything I've got for you on dither fish for monster aquariums. I would like to thank each and every one of you for tuning into this episode of Aquatic Wetline. I certainly hope you enjoyed today's show. If you are a new viewer, please subscribe to my channel, Aqua Alex Cardinale. I will have more great fish keeping videos coming your way. Plus, I do Saturday Live, a weekly talk show that airs every Saturday. I do cooking videos occasionally. I do WWE videos and more. So be sure to subscribe to my channel, American Alex Cardinale. I greatly appreciate it. This Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, I'll be hosting the final Fish Keepers Q&A of 2023. And I'm inviting you to the December 2023 edition of Ask Aqua Alex Live. I will be answering all your fish keeping questions, and I'll have some topics for you. I will discuss an update on my 125. It's a rather sad update, unfortunately. Then I will talk about my plans for the fish keeping hobby in 2024. I will talk about best Christmas gifts for fish keeper and more. So make sure you tune in to the Ask Aqua Alex Live this Friday, December 8th, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Also, don't miss the 75th episode of Saturday Live this Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. This Saturday on the 75th episode of Saturday Live, see what new fish I get. All right, with that being said, take care of your fish, everyone. Do water changes and feed quality food. With that being said, have a great rest of your day, and thank you for watching this episode of Aquatic Wetline. Aqua Alex from Lake Worth, Florida, wishing you all a pleasant adieu. Goodbye, everybody.
On Friday, December 29, 2023, something epic is going to happen. Something Alex Cardinale has never done before will go down. Check this out for size. Alex Cardinale will be hosting a 12-hour live stream for the 2023 finale. It will be one of the last live streams of the year. It will start at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time, and conclude at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Pacific Time. Everyone is welcome to be part of the show. You can simply just tune in and watch, or you can join the show and chat with me on air. A link to the studio will be provided in the chat on the day of the show, and you can join the show. Show off your aquariums, ask me questions, etc. There will be appearances from Aqua Alex Cardinale and Chef Alex Cardinale. I will replay some of the best moments of 2023 during the 12-hour live stream. There will be plenty of topics and special guests. Jeremy Stelhern, Catherine Jones, Garcia Aquatics, and many more will be on the show. Don't miss the 12-hour live stream 2023 finale, live Friday, December 29, 2023, at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time, right here on YouTube channel American Alex Cardinale.
Now over the that's all, folks.